Lost the stream and I was muted. Sorry about that, folks. It's Howard Nema, truthbroadcastnetwork.com. Also, of course, streaming live on Project Freedom Radio. I just lost my train of thought. I was in a deep little thing there and realized that there was no audio coming through. Probably the worst crime that I could ever commit, and I keep committing it. It's almost as bad as what the bankers are doing. That's what I was talking about, these criminal bankers. I'll have to edit this video, and I apologize for that for those listening and probably heard nothing for about 10 minutes, and they're probably gone. Really upsetting about that, actually. But my streamer is still going through here and moving along. I just have, it was just, I was talking about the fact that there's so many clues to what happens with the New World Order's plans in films and cinema and music and preambles, things, or foreshadows is the right word to use. It's very ironic. It's very in your face. And it's, of course, the biggest part of it is, I think, looking at it from the perspective of control, is that they are so convinced that you're asleep and not paying attention to what's going on, because this bubble gum for your brain that you're using, this bubble gum that's in your mind, it's the bubble gum. You're thinking about, your favorite rock star, you're thinking about your favorite song, you're thinking about your favorite movie, your favorite TV show, your favorite writer, or whatever it is. It's all of these entertaining things that take you away from really how enslaved you are, how your life is really, even if you're doing well, humanity is sick. Our nation is sick, and we can all lose from this. It's not just a problem for people that are struggling. People that are doing well don't realize that, well, they already know how they're being taxed, and that's not fair. The way that the whole concept is ridiculous. The people at the top don't pay. See, they address the situation like Warren Buffett. Yeah, tax me. I don't pay nothing. Look at this. And then you dismiss him as being, oh, he's a good guy. See, he's willing to be taxed. But they don't do it. It's a joke. They're not going to be taxed. And they're never going to be taxed. And it's not because, and they're not advocating it. They're just saying, look, we should do this. Because it's not going to happen. Not unless we make the change and say it's not these rich. You got to, anybody who makes over $10 million should be taxed accordingly. That's it. But the problem is, that is getting higher. Like, now what are you talking about? But no, 10 million is a pretty good starting point. Or maybe we can say 100 million. How about people who make 100 million have to pay more? How about people who make 500 million? Okay? It's not so much that they're always going to be paying more money because the poor don't have the money to pay. But the tax system is designed to pay the people at the top to collect the money for the people at the top who pay no taxes. Okay, you understand that? The Federal Reserve prints this phony money, this monopoly money made out of nothing. It's basically just a promise, okay? And it creates this out of nothing. Inflates everything gets inflated, everything, prices go crazy. Then the debt is owed to the Federal Reserve Bank, and the IRS collects all of our taxes to pay on the debts of each dollar that's been printed. And this is factual, not just all these programs that everyone thinks get paid for by our taxes. In fact, the majority of it doesn't. It goes to paying interest. That was determined by the Grace Commission report in 1984. The fact that Reagan issued it, I think, is probably one of the reasons they tried to kill him, because he did issue it in 81. Or maybe it was after he got shot or before. I don't remember. I'd have to look back. But that would be interesting if it was actually before he had gotten shot. It would be just another reason for them wanting to kill him. They being the cabal, the people that, these things don't just happen. They're not accidents. These are like, happenstance. Somebody tries to kill the Pope. It's not, it's not just radicals, people, Osama bin Laden, come on. Osama bin Laden, 9/11. You believe 19 people with box cutters pulled that off and defeated the greatest military on earth with our pants down because they were doing the same exact exercise for a terrorist attack at the time it occurred. Well, they had the intelligence, and that's how come they did it that way. Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I got bridges to sell you. In fact, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna sell you the Twin Towers. That's right. They're gone, but I'll sell them to you because that's the madness for the people that believe this. The FBI found 2 of the hijackers' passports in the rubble, almost pristine. Come on, they're lying. Bombs going off everywhere. 9/11's coming, and Howard Nema and Harry Link will be down at ground zero, spreading the truth about what's going on here for truthbroadcastnetwork.com. And I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be an awesome event. All right, a lot of stuff to still go over. I had that little break in the stream there. Sorry about that for everybody. It'll be, again, up on Freedom First Films on YouTube for the rebroadcasts. And you can also catch them at livestream.com, Truth Talk News. All right. Obama is still like, deflecting all this Middle Eastern problems and saying like he's like playing like he's really just like not talking about what's going on. And we know the CIA is already probably very close to getting a plan together to take out the Assad. They want to, again, go in there and establish another Rothschild central bank, take all the resources of the country like they did in Egypt, take away all the resources of the country like they did in when they took down Gaddafi. And the Libyan people were not living under tyranny, ladies and gentlemen. They had a good thing going. Not anymore, though. More war drums beating in Iraq. Not Iraq, excuse me, for Iran. I mean, it's just never ending. Why don't we just leave the world alone? Because we can. It's a new world order. We have to bring everyone together and conquer them for peace. The American imperialist, Saxe-Coburg Gotha clan have to, the British crown, we have to, again, we are a colony of England. I say this to folks that don't understand this. This is not our country, even though we have this Declaration of Independence and the government. The people that own the money, okay, the bankers who are running the show, and the Council on Foreign Relations who get all the State Department agenda going through their Bilderberg meetings. That's who's running the show. Those people are really, but everyone thinks we have freedom and independence and liberty. Well, you just try to have liberty and freedom like I do, and believe me, I've lost a lot just by talking the truth, by having my right. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to like me. You could turn me off. That's the freedom of speech. You don't have to listen to me. But taking away my right to speak, because of what? Because I speak of something that you don't want known? Well, that's classified. It's against national security. It's against national security, right? I'm a threat to national security. Fuck you, and fuck national security. And fuck these communist scum, these Bolsheviks that have hijacked our government. Fuck them. I'm not gonna bow to them or anyone else. And I'm gonna expose them every time they try to shut me down or discredit me or my friends, or harm my friends or myself. I mean, I've been literally hit, ladies and gentlemen, and I swear it's very true. And there are many people that you're listening to Project Freedom Radio, projectfreedom.ws, and watching truthbroadcastnetwork.com. We're all under attack. It's like, we're all subject to indefinite detention.